Welcome back. We are on week 4, day 3 of our 30-day LSIT challenge. It is the day after Christmas here for me. I skipped training yesterday. I wasn't feeling very well, so I took some time to rest. So feel free to treat yourself that way along this process. You are not superhuman. You're not a machine, you're a person. So if you are traveling or spending time with family or just need to take a break and rest, give yourself that time. It's very important. To honor your body in that way and take care of yourself. So don't beat yourself up if you miss a day or 2 or 3 of training. It's not all falling apart because of that. You can pick right back up where you left off. So today we're going to challenge ourselves to hold in our LSIT prep on the floor for the maximum amount of time that we can. So what we're going to try to do is break that down into 4 repetitions of at least 30 seconds. So we're going for a minimum of 2 minutes hold time here. If you need to break it down into more repetitions of shorter time, feel free to do that. 2 techniques that I use to kind of help keep my mind off the clock and hold for longer is closing my eyes and focusing on the sensations in my body, and then also setting a goal. So if we're breaking it down into 4 repetitions and our goal is 2 minutes of minimum hold time, then we're going to set a goal of holding for 30 seconds, and we're going to try to exceed that. So if you're closing your eyes and focusing on the sensation, you can open, take a peek at the clock, and when you get to that 30-second time mark, if you're able to, just hold a little bit longer and challenge yourself to go beyond your limits. So you can hop onto your mat or onto the floor. I'm just here on the floor in a hotel in Albany, New York. So you can practice anywhere you need to. Remember that hard surfaces are a little bit easier than the soft surfaces. Kind of counterintuitive. Give your wrists a nice stretch. Flipping the opposite way, waking the body up. And when you're ready, I'm going to set my timer for 30 seconds and see if we can squeeze a little bit past that on each repetition. So pressing down into the ground, shifting the hips back. Remember, it doesn't matter here how high your hips lift up off the ground. The most important part is the shifting backward. That's going to engage your core. And close your eyes here and focus on the sensation. Feel your TVA engaging. Feel the body trembling. Focus on deep breaths here. We're almost there. We've just passed the 30-second mark. So see if you can hold it for 3 more breaths. And release. Good job. I'm heating right up, and I'm going to take these socks off. It's amazing how much you can warm up the body with just small movements. You can roll your wrists out, stretch them either way, give them a nice little massage. Close your eyes for a moment. Consider how your body feels differently after that first repetition than it did before. Congratulate yourself on making it through the first one, on pressing past your limits, challenging yourself. Take a deep breath and let's go for the second round. Pressing down into the floor, we're shifting our hips back, keeping the fingers wide. Remember, if you experience any cramping in the top of your leg and the quadricep, you can point your toes. But remember, when you point your toes, your hips are going to want to come forward with them. So engage and pull those hips back further. Pressing down to the ground, shifting the hips back. If you can't hold for the entire time, that's okay. Sit down. Continue engaging the core and shifting those hips back. Even if you're not lifted, you're still getting a benefit. We just passed the 30-second mark, so let's try to hold for 3 more breaths. And release. Occupied, thank you. Perils of being in a hotel. to take a nice side stretch here. Stretch out the sides of our TVA. We've been asking them to do a lot of work. So come to a cross-legged position. You can leave your legs out long, whatever is more comfortable for you. And then inhale, exhale as you reach your left arm up over to the side. You can plant your right hand on the ground, or you can leave it rested in your lap. Stretching through the left side body here. Taking deep breaths, thanking ourselves for showing up, for working hard today. Bring it back down, take it to the other side, inhaling, exhaling as we stretch into our right side body, bringing our right hand up and over the top. Come back down to center, and when you're ready, let's go for round 3. Deep breath to start. Pressing down into the ground, shifting the hips back. You can close your eyes and focus on the sensation here. Think about pressing into the first 2 knuckles on each of your fingers. You can look down at your thumb and remind it to press down. Taking the weight out of your shoulders. Feeling the body tremble, meeting our edge here. We're almost to another 30 seconds. See if you can hold on just a little bit longer here. Challenge yourself. And release. Our body is capable of so much more than we oftentimes let it perform. So it's important to find our limits, question our limits, and challenge ourselves to go beyond the limits we've set in our minds. And roll the wrists out, give them a little massage. And when you're ready, last round. If you've been doing the 4 repetitions of 30 seconds, we've almost exceeded our minimum hold time of 2 minutes. Feel free to continue on after that if you're able. The more you work, the more benefit you'll see in your body. Pressing the fingertips down to the ground. If you're able, you can concentrate on your lats behind your shoulders, down along the center of your back. You can engage those as a downward and inward motion, pulling the shoulder blades together. That will help you achieve a little bit more height off the ground, but remember that the most important part is shifting those hips backward behind your wrist. Almost there. Hold on just a moment longer. And release. Good job. Thank you for joining me here today. And remember, you don't have to do it all in one sitting like I did, back to back. You can break this up all along your day. You can take sessions in the morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever works for you and your schedule and your body. Don't feel like you have to check all the boxes in one sitting if you aren't able. So cheer yourself on. Make it through it, no matter how many repetitions it takes you. It doesn't really matter. The total time is what we're going for here. So thanks again for taking some time to be here with me today and to support yourself in your practice, and I will see you tomorrow.